Coming. It turns out that the little Tsundere also had a period of childhood that was unbearable to look back on. At the age of 13, father and son were kidnapped together by kidnappers. Dad helped him untie the rope and let him escape first for rescue, but he ran as hard as he could. But the edge of that wasteland is nowhere to be seen. A few people escaped him along the way. A vicious dog jumped down and wasted time. My father and brother were also killed by the kidnappers. He died quite violently so that everyone is wrong. The blame lies with him, the survivor. Because he looks so much like his brother, he rebelliously dyed his red hair, which is not easy to mess with. Change from the past elegant attitude gradually becoming arrogant and domineering. 18-year-old Fu Yangxi has already at the same age as my brother at that time, but he also grew up to be completely opposite to Fu Zhihong. Because of the small mask, he not only got into trouble, he even used the family plane privately. After coming back, not surprisingly, I was chased by my grandfather and beaten for 2 miles. Climbing up a rockery in a hurry, threatened that if you dare to touch Zhao Mingxi, I will jump from here. I'm dead. No one will inherit the Fu family. Grandpa was also very angry with him. If it weren't for your brother's death, does it take your turn to be the heir? It was you who killed my father and brother. You still have the nerve to say, these words are like a knife pricked directly into Fu Yangxi's heart from childhood to adulthood. He doesn't know how many times he has to hear this every day he came down from the rockery. Now there is no brother but me. You have no choice. The old man threw him a packet of documents angrily. I don't care about you anymore. But don't be so stupid that you're still counting money for others when you're being taken advantage of. The little Tsundere picked up the document and threw it back. No matter what's inside, I only believe what I see. Looking at Fu Yangxi today, Lawyer Zhang just felt sorry. Obviously, he was a humble and polite boy before, but after that incident, everything changed completely. Back to Fu's manor. It's a big place, but it's also terribly cold. As soon as he entered the door, he saw his mother sitting on the sofa angrily, waiting for him. Dagger, do you still know to come back? I heard you got into trouble. I am really becoming more and more capable. Fu Yangxi knows that what is supposed to come will always come. So I ignored my mother's sarcastic words. Go straight upstairs, can be the next second. A glass passed by his hand, fall to the ground, and shattered into pieces. He doesn't know why his mother is crazy again. Lawyer Zhang picked me up when I went to the police station. The plane is also in my own name. What does it have to do with you? What does it have to do with me? You killed your brother and your father. Now I still have the nerve to fall in love happily. Have you forgotten what you did to them? How could he forget? He will never forget it in his life. Mom caressed his cheek, but the words he spoke were like knives. Are you happy living alone? That road is obviously so smooth, but why are you running so slowly? Because of you, your father and brother are both dead. Is it worth trading 2 lives for one of yours? These words made Fu Yangxi almost suffocated. I ignored my crazy mother and turned around to go upstairs. Spent the whole night on the green train. He is already exhausted now. In the dream, he went back to the day he was kidnapped, muttering that it was him who delayed the rescue. Sorry, Dad and brother. Suddenly, he woke up from his dream. Panting heavily, the familiar man took out a few pills from the drawer. Didn't drink water either. Swallowed it directly. The sound of mother crying was heard outside the door, blaming him and apologizing to him at the same time. He knows that his mother, who has bipolar disorder, is also very uncomfortable now. But if he hadn't detoured because of those vicious dogs, even if my legs were bitten to bits, will the ending be different? He feels very cold now. Only the girl's face, only then can he feel a little warmth. If she knew about this, will you blame me like my mother and grandfather? You will still say something to me like you did today. I'm worried about you. Fu Yangxi is not sure. But the restlessness in his heart made him eager to see Mingxi. He walked straight to the balcony, jumped out of the second-floor window, without hesitation. At this moment, his mind went blank, drove a car and drove away from the village, eager like a person who is about to freeze to death, heading towards his hot fire.